Let's solve meeting rooms. Given an array of meeting time interval objects consisting of start and end times, we have start 1, start end 1, and start 2, end 2, start I, end I. So determine if a person could add all meetings to their schedule without any conflicts. So this is the question that we have to solve. So the intervals are given 0, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's take one example. So without conflicts, the person should be able to schedule the meetings. Let's say if a person has 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. on meeting, suppose 10:30 to 11:30, one more meeting. So this meeting one, meeting two. So when there are two meetings, those meetings are like overlapping. So you cannot schedule a meeting. So this is one case. One more case is like the meeting can be between 10:30 to 10:45. So here also the conflict he cannot schedule any meetings. So this is we cannot schedule any meetings. Suppose if the meeting is between 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., this is one meeting he can schedule, and 11 to 12. So you can schedule the meetings like this. So this is the one valid case. This is the invalid case. Now if you see in the question, they have given the intervals 0, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20. So 0, 30, 5, 10, and 15, 20. So first, if you sort, we need to sort. Then only we can where the interval occurs. We will know. Suppose if you sort a value by first value, right? So it will be like same order. It's already in sorted portion only, like 0 and 5 and 15. So if you keep all the items in a straight line, then 0 will occur here and 30 will occur here. So next 5 will occur here and 10 will occur here. 15 will occur here and 20 will occur here. So all are overlapping. So if you see that 5 and 10 will occur between 0 and 30, and 15 and 20 also will occur between 0 and 30. So we should compare and check whether you see, like if you compare first interval 0, 30 with 5, 10, the ending interval is greater than next starting interval, then it will be invalid. So here also the ending interval, here also if you take 15 and 20, so they both are like the 5 is smaller than 30, and if you take 0, 0, 30 and 15, 20, this will also overlap. Like here the ending interval is greater than the starting interval. So both will conflict, as you can see, like 0 and 30 is conflicting with 5 and 10, and 0 and 30 is conflicting with 15 and 20. We take second case, like you will take second interval. Second interval is they have given us 5 and 8. Like they have given 5, 8 and 9, 15. So we keep in a straight line 5 and 8 and 9, 15. So there is no overlapping between these intervals. So he can schedule the meetings well. So this is the valid case. Here he cannot schedule. The conflict arises, right? So we will return false. So how to solve this? First we are comparing, right? We need to compare with the current intervals ending value with previous intervals, current interval starting value with previous interval ending value. So like that, if there is any conflict arises, if current interval ending is greater than current interval starting is greater than previous interval ending, then it will be invalid. Otherwise, it will be valid. So first we need to sort the intervals. Sort the intervals. Then we should compare current start with previous end. So if at any moment current start is less than previous end, then the conflict arises. So we will return false. So if it's valid, then we will return true. So this problem is a Leetcode premium problem. So we can solve this in Leetcode. So let's solve the problem. So they have given list of intervals. First we need to sort by start value. So we can use intervals dot sort using sort intervals a comma b sort by starting value. So f 0 minus p of 0. So it will sort the intervals by the beginning value. Next we need to compare. So we will iterate from first index I less than. So intervals dot size because it's list. So I plus plus. Now get the current interval. So interval is type interval, right? Current is equals to intervals dot get of I. This is the current interval. So we will get the previous interval like previous is equals to intervals dot get of I minus 1. This is the previous one. So we need to compare the current interval with previous. So if current dot start is less than previous dot end. So at any moment if it starts, we need to return false. So if it does not occur, we will return true. Let me run the function. I got some mistake. Let me run now. Interval start. We can use the collection start. So we are sort intervals. We will run this. So I forgot the syntax. Let me go to the submissions, previous submission. Let me read the code. What we have written. So AB start. Okay, we have done correctly only, but start value is different, right? And this is so A dot start minus B dot start. So it will sort values by the first value. Now let me run. Yeah, the test case got passed. Both test cases got passed. So the time complexity will be like n log n. So time complexity will be n log n, and space complexity will be log n. Since we are sorting, time complexity will be n log n. So time complexity is n log n. case is login. Since we are sorting it, due to sorting, there are if there is n intervals, if you sort n intervals, so the time complexity will be n log n, and the space complexity will be log n. So let's submit the problem. Yeah, it got accepted. You see the time complexity. If you click on the analyze time complexity, so n log n. So often depending on for Java we are using tim sort, so it will take log n. So the space complexity will be log n. So here based on the language it depends. So that's all about this.